Welcome back. This is KTN News Desk. Thank you very much once again for joining us. Let's now head over to the Solai Dam Tragedy probe. The National Environment Management Authority, NEMA, has admitted that it was not aware of dams at Patel Farm. Water Resources Authority says only 20% of dams and ponds in Kenya have been inspected out of a total 4,140 countrywide. The Solai Tragedy probe continues with the Committee on Environment and Natural Resources in Parliament, expected to meet the Ministry of Water and Sanitation. The Ministry of Environment and Water Resources Authority on the matter of Solai Dam Tragedy and encroachment of riparian areas. Our reporter Mark Namaso has been staying on this probe. He now joins us live from our city centre studios. A very good afternoon to you, Mark. Quite a revelation from NEMA, an authority that you would expect would be aware of such a dam being in existence.
Yeah, looking at even the statistics or the database that either NEMA has or the Water Resources Authority has, you can see that we have two government entities that tend to deal in a specific area that is similar, but either they have a clash of responsibilities, an overlap of responsibilities, or one doesn't know what the other one is doing, or people or private entities are taking advantage of this collision course to be able to do their own things. For instance, according to the Water Resources Authority, they have about, the whole country has about 4,140 collections of dams plus water ponds. Now, when you look at what the Water Resources Management Authority was saying is that out of that number, 843 are dams, but they cannot be able to sift from the number of 4,140 and tell us how many dams exactly are there or how many water ponds are there. Then looking at the issue of the Patel Farm dam, Water Resources Authority says that the Patel Farm had requested or had a license to construct a weir. Aware in those terms of hydrology means that it's basically a diversion from a water source, let's say a river, onto, let's say, a farm for domestic or commercial purposes. But again, instead of aware, it looks like these people got a license for construction of aware, that is a diversion, then instead took advantage of that license to create dams, not just one, but several. Now, looking at what these two government entities were giving to the parliamentary committee is that, one, the Water Resources Authority says that Patel Farm had 2 dams and 5 water ponds. And when you look at what NEMA was saying was that they are not aware of any existence of the dam at Patel Farm. So this gives you a clear picture of indeed how confused government entities that are supposed to work in tandem are, and then they are creating loopholes so that people can do whatever they want. Water Resources Authority says when they go to inspect places like farms that have dams, they are told that we have a NEMA clearance. So that creates a lot of loopholes so that people can do whatever they want on their farms as long as they can claim that this entity gave us a license, this one did not, and the two bodies will not know exactly what happened until we have a tragedy such as the Solai one that we lost about 48 people. Akisa.
What is the status of the probe being done by the Committee of Environment and Natural Resources currently? Who else do we expect they will be grilling?
Now, looking at what was submitted today is that the Committee on Environment was not satisfied with what was fronted by NEMA as well as the Water Resources Authority. So what we have here is that these two entities have been requested to come back and resubmit whatever findings they have, because from what was given today, it was a jumbled up report coming from two government entities that are supposed to be working hand in hand. Then it looks like they are on a collision.